Hey beauties, today I'm going to be showing you how I turned this silky straight wig into a bodacious, beautiful body wave. So before we get started, we're going to need our wig. We're also going to need our perm, flexi rods, as well as a comb and a spray bottle filled with warm water. Now you'll see me here, I'm sectioning out the hair, larger sections because we want to do a body wave. You want to make sure that the hair is damp before you start wrapping it. So I'm just doing that here. Once the hair is damp, I'm going to start rolling with my flexi rod. So as you can see, I'm rolling upwards, making sure to tightly wrap the hair around the rod. Now you'll see here, I rolled it upwards and I folded it up, but you want to actually fold it underneath so that it will hold the hair in place. Very important that the hair is held in place because we are going to be washing the hair with the flexi rod still in place. So I'm just going through here again, large enough sections. I used 6 flexi rods for this, so the way how I parted the hair allowed me to use all 6 rods, and the end result is a really nice wave. Now you want to make sure that you're combing through, making sure it's all wet. You'll see here when I'm rolling it, there's some hair underneath that's not kind of caught in it. You just want to wrap that hair around and then just tuck it under. So this is the front of the cap, and I wanted just to make sure that this part has a bit more body. As you guys know, silky straight hair does not have a lot of body to it. This is why I decided to perm the hair versus boiling it, because I wanted to actually have some texture added to the hair. So I'm just sectioning out how I'm going to do the top. So I basically split this into 3. You'll see I split this in 2, and then that section at the top there, I did one big rod. And guys, honestly, I'm terrible at rolling, but you get the hang of it. You really just want to make sure that the flexi rods are holding the hair in place very tightly. You don't want to have any loose hair or any loose ends. Okay, and this is the last section, so I just made sure I combed through it and then wrapped it all up. Shablam. Alright, so I'm just wetting the hair again, just to make sure that it is still damp. Alrighty, so now I'm mixing my waving lotion and activator together, and you're going to just pour the activator into the waving lotion, and you're going to give it a very vigorous shake, and then you're going to start applying it to each rod. You guys want to make sure that each rod is saturated. I'm going to warn you guys, this stuff smells terrible, so please do this in a very well ventilated area. Now I'm just continuing on, making sure that everything is saturated with the perming solution. And then once that's done, I'm going to cover it with the bag that comes in the box. It's basically like a little cap, and you're going to let this sit for 20 minutes. To fully perm. You do not need to use any heat, guys. You just let it sit for 20 minutes. Letting it sit for 20 minutes, you're going to rinse it out under warm water, keeping your rollers in. You are going to make sure that you towel blot each section, and then we're going to apply our neutralizer. The neutralizer does exactly that, neutralizes the acidity and helps to lock in the curl pattern that we have just set. You want to make sure again that you're saturating each rod because we really don't want the curls to fall. Now we're going to let that sit for 5 minutes. At the end of the 5 minutes, we are going to start taking out our flexi rods. You're going to remove these gently so that we don't disturb the curl pattern. Once we've removed all the flexi rods, we're actually going to apply the remaining amount of neutralizer, and then you're going to rinse out the hair. After rinsing out the hair, this is what it should look like. You'll see that you now have a nice wavy pattern. Again, if you use smaller rods, you're gonna have tighter curls. I didn't want curls, I wanted waves, so I used a larger rod. To fully set the wave pattern, you're going to avoid washing the hair for 24 to 48 hours. I let the hair set for the 2 days, and then I washed and conditioned it, and this is what I had, a beautiful bouncy body wave. Ladies, this is really, really simple, and I really hope that you learned something from this. Again, this is an alternative to boiling the hair, so I hope you guys like it. Please rate, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.